We're with Bob Hedlund from Hedlund Plumbing, and that means we're going to learn something new today, as we always do when we chat with Bob. So Bob, what are we talking about today?
Today we are going to talk about exterior hose bibs, and specifically it's that season to where you're watering the lawn, you're taking care of landscaping, washing cars. So I want to go through a couple steps of the proper way of starting up the hose bib for the first time.
Okay.
First of all, if you walk around and you see a hose attached, that's a red flag that you want to be careful turning it on. And the reason, back in the fall, you should have removed all the hoses, is that inside the hose bib, it actually shuts the water off, and properly the whole unit should be draining the water out so it doesn't freeze and break.
Right.
So if you see a hose attached, or I recommend always the first time of the year, turn the water on, simply turn your faucet on, let it run for 3 to 5 seconds, turn it back off, then go back inside your basement and look around for any water or water leakage, because if it's going to have a problem, or if it froze and broke over the winter, it will leak when you turn it on. So you want to find it after 3 to 5 seconds and not after an hour or two of washing the car.
So let me ask you this, for somebody that may have never heard of a hose bib before and may have left their hose plugged in all winter, so the signs again that we should be looking for if something's wrong, what are those signs?
The biggest one is simply water in the basement. And that's why, to keep the water to a minimum, that's why I recommend just turning the water on 3 to 5 seconds. Simply turn it on, let it run, turn the faucet back off, and then go inside and look for signs of water.
All right.
If it does leak and you do have water, leave the faucet off. Then you need to call somebody and get the entire faucet replaced.
Now that we are into the spring and summer months, what other tips do you have when it comes to proper maintenance with hoses and other plumbing?
With hoses on that, there's not a lot that needs to be done on the faucet itself. The biggest tip on the exterior of the home that I recommend also, though, is walking around and make sure all your downspout extensions are installed, because think of your basement as a large bowl. So in a heavy rain, you want that water getting away from the foundation, because otherwise if it runs right down your foundation wall, you're basically filling the bowl, putting more stress on the sump pump to get rid of the water. So that's the biggest thing, is I recommend walking around, make sure all the downspout extensions are installed and that water is able to get away from the house.
And I've learned too, if you have people that maybe mow the lawn for you, after they mow, you need to make sure that they didn't maybe bump into those.
Yep, and then if they do find them off where they removed them and not put them back, be sure to talk to them to make sure, because they may have some new people in training, to make sure they know they always have to be reinstalled.
All right, and I know April showers, we're past that, bringing May flowers, but we should still keep an eye on the sump pump.
Absolutely, we always get storms in May and June as well, so yep, absolutely.
All right, well thanks again for the information. I have to be honest, I'd never heard of a hose bib until today. So you taught us something new.
My pleasure.
All right, and if they have any more information, or if they need more information or need more advice, they can call you?
Call us or check our website, hedlundplumbing.com.
All right, very good. Well, stick around. There's still more to come on